Welcome to Real Talk with Kings Local Dealer. Hit the like button, subscribe. What do you think about Jason Kidd, saying that Jaylen Brown is the best player? He's starting up a controversy. Either way, he got everybody responding. Check this out because Jason Kidd is playing mind games.
Well, Jaylen's the best player, so just looking at what he does defensively, he picked up Luka.
He's on another level right now. The Boston Celtics have been the picture of dominance this year.
Starting to see what leadership looks like, and it's a huge asset for our team when you have a guy as talented and good as he is to have that
mindset. What makes going against a guy like Jaylen so challenging?
Well, Jaylen's the best player, so just looking at what he does defensively, he picked up Luka full court. He got to the free throw line. He did everything, and that's what your best player does. Just understanding. He plays both sides, defense and offense, at a high rate, and he's been doing that the whole playoffs. I mean, when you talk about the Eastern Conference MVP, and it seems like he's continued to pick up where he left off, and so he's playing at a high rate. We just got to be a little bit more physical with him, and again, we got to keep him off the free throw line and out of the paint because again, he was finishing at a high rate, or he was getting fouled and getting to the free throw line.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks.
Can't quite get it. Cleveland does. Here's Hardaway off the bounce. Nice feed inside. Jones blocked by Brown. Brown gets in the paint. Holiday, Tatum, wide open three-pointer. It's good. Brown drives inside. Shot clock winding down. Horford just gets it off and hits the three.
Retain the ball, and Boston is just relentlessly attacking off the drive.
Irving shot block. Brown again with the rejection. Jaylen Brown, a defensive demon here in the third. Brown, three-pointer, puts it in.
We're talking about there. Now, this could be just a calculated tactical move from a coach who lost game one handily, trying to start a conversation that might create a distraction for the opponent. But when asked about Jaylen Brown yesterday afternoon, Kidd offered up this comment.
Well, Jaylen's the best player. He plays both sides, defense and offense, at a high rate, and he's been doing that the whole playoffs.
We've been in this position for many of years of guys trying to divide us and say that one of us should be traded or one's better than the other. So it's not our first time at the rodeo.
We've all had to sacrifice. Jason has had to do that at the highest of levels, right? And and I respect him and tip his cap for it.
We've all played a part in getting to where we're at, and we understand that people try to drive a wedge in between us, and I guess it's a smart thing to do or try to do.
At this point, it's whatever it takes to win, and we can't let any outside interpretations try to get in between that.
Hello, and welcome to Real Talk with Kingsley Oguidere. And it has been a phenomenal NBA season. NBA Finals is really off and cracking. And Jason Kidd, he's been to the NBA Finals, and he is a former champion. In fact, he did win in 2011 with the Dallas Mavericks against the highly favored Miami Heat with LeBron James, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, all of those pieces. And they managed to overcome a hurdle with JJ Barea guarding LeBron, and Jason Terry, frustrating LeBron. They played mind games. So, very recently, I saw a comment by the Jason Kidd, one of the greatest point guards. He doesn't get enough credit for being one of the great point guards. Jason Kidd was a dime dropper, played defense, did everything. Then he learned how to shoot threes and became even a more deadly player. So, kudos to Jason Kidd.
Back out to Kidd.
playing mind games. Very recently, he said, Jaylen Brown is the best Celtic player. He does it all. In fact, he just got the Eastern Conference Player of the Year, Conference Player, MVP. What do you think about that? Is it mind games? Well, I would normally say, hey, the Celtics are tough and, they're experienced and, but every team has that dynamic where there's a 1-2 punch and there's always an undercurrent. Is he the better player? Does he get more credit than me? Do I do all the heavy lifting and he gets the credit? Remember, this breaks up more teams than you actually want to, acknowledge. Yes. Well, is it working? Whether it's working or not, they're responding to it. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, the coach, everybody. We got to get Jason's back. Let him know that he is still our superstar. He's about to get paid, and break the bank. Because remember, Jaylen just broke the bank. $340 million. The brother is smart. Lecturing at Harvard. Teaching at MIT. Dealing with robotics. But Jason Kidd is now messing with the two J's. Who's the better player? Who do you think is the better player? By the way, Jason Kidd is not totally just playing mind games. There's a point to be made that Jaylen Brown is the best player on the Celtics. I've been saying it for years that Jaylen Brown is actually the catalyst. To be honest with you, he was one of the reasons that they lost to the Golden State Warriors, because I felt like he needed to even take that extra step. Don't wait on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is not going to save you. It needs a hog like Jaylen Brown. Who's the better player? It was in mind games. This is a beautiful thing. We're going to find out. Game 2 is tonight. It's going to be all type of things going on. And if Kyrie show up, we got a ball game. Stay tuned. This is Real Talk with Kingsley. We're going to keep it moving. We got a lot of things to touch on today, so we're just going to keep it moving. But what do you think? Hit the like button, subscribe. Let us know your opinion. Who is the better Celtics? Does Jason Kidd have a valid point, or is he just playing games? Either way, tune in. Game 2 tonight. Now, I want to go on to